How's everybody doing this fine day? I hope everybody's having a good Friday. I'm having a very good one, especially because the wife and I are going to go hang out for a little bit here in a little bit. So I will be done with all this stuff. I've got this live. We're going to be on for about 45 minutes, and we're going to be talking about the positive things that I want to leave people for the weekend. Because I know that we talk a lot, an awful lot, about the ridiculousness of fat acceptance and those sorts of things on this channel. But I do want to make sure that everybody understands that you can do this. Like, many people do. Don't buy into this rhetoric of you're just going to lose the weight and keep it and regain it. That's not true. You allow yourself to regain it. You can do this. If you wish to live a long, happy, healthy life, free of the prison of fat that is known as obesity, you can do this. It is absolutely attainable. You do it through lifestyle change, and you can do it through consistency. And we're going to look at a few of these. I'm first going to say hi to everybody in the chat. And then after that, after this live, we are going to do a weekly recap with the Razor Bread Talk podcast, guys. They are back after a 2-week hiatus because traveling and stuff like that. But neither of them live in the United States, so we have to coordinate. But we're going to talk about all sorts of crazy stuff and more political and those sorts of things. So if you want to tune in to hear me talk about how I feel about other stuff besides fitness, please do join me for that. And if you don't join that one will not stay on YouTube, but it will end up on the Alan Roberts Uncensored podcast also, as this video will also. This video is likely going to be kept up on the YouTube channel. We're going to be keeping a lot of the fitness, fat acceptance related videos on the channel again now. I just wanted to make sure we built up enough of a following on the other avenues, Rumble and on Spotify, that if they do, when they eventually do take this channel away from me on YouTube, that it will not make it so people just can't find me, because that's what they intend on doing. That's what they like to do. They like to silence people. And I'm not going to be silenced because I'm a loud ass motherfucker. But I just got done with about 30 minutes of a very seriously hard TRX workout with some dumbbells. The total rest time for the 30 minutes that I worked out, the total rest time was 2 minutes. 15 seconds here and there. Literally 2 minutes. That was the total rest time. I absolutely love it. Southwest Florida heat too, cranking. It's like 90 degrees with the humidity. I loved it. Heat index was probably close to 95. Just cranked it out. I'm going to have some machine greens and reds here soon with some Hydroglyph to make sure I replenish my electrolytes. I'm about 1.5 gallons of water in today already. I'm feeling absolutely phenomenal. Had a nice big steak dinner last night. Nothing to eat today so far besides no morbidity. I've had 2 doses of Alchemy, and I had Golden a little bit ago, and I took Vasky, which is a non-stimulant pre-workout. It's like a pump pre-workout. I filmed a little pump video on it to see what the difference was between before my workout and then afterwards, because when you don't take in a lot of carbohydrates, the pumps aren't as good. So Mark gave me a solution. It's amazing. He's a mad scientist when it comes to formulating stuff, just mad ass scientist. And then I'm going to have, like I said, the Hydroglyph and machine greens and reds. Then I'll have another dose of Alchemy, and I'll probably have some nectar with some chaga tea tonight. And tonight, I'm not sure what we're eating tonight. We've got plenty of food prepped. We've got pork prepped. We've got hot sausage and Wagyu beef. I can make some hot sausage Wagyu beef burgers. I don't know. Whatever my gorgeous wife decides she wants for dinner, we're gonna have. We may even not order out Chipotle. We haven't eaten anything out in a while. So when I get Chipotle, I normally just get the double barbacoa meat, salad, no beans, no rice, beans, the double barbacoa, lettuce, corn salsa, and salsa. So very similar to what we eat, just probably higher in sodium and not as well made, maybe with a little bit more oil. But then I'll have some sort of protein snack later on to make sure I guarantee my protein for the day. And that's me. And if you wanted to join the coaching, by the way, if you need help getting your habits together, here are the options you can join with, by the way. You can either join the app. My wife did a 5K, part of her 5K program this morning with people. But you can join. Oh, I'm having a hard time with my mouse. Get there, Mousy. I don't know why I'm calling him Mousy. But it made my wife laugh, so I don't care. I'll call it Mousy all the time now. But here you can join the Couch to 5K program. That also just lets you join the app. You can join me for my live workouts Monday through Thursday. Join her for her live workouts all the goddamn time. She's always working out. It's fucking crazy in this motherfucker. She's got a live workout today. Are you doing volume training today?
No, we did that last night doing yoga.
Oh, last night was volume training right back here, and then tonight is yoga. So, and this morning was 5K. She's a fucking animal, and she's my coach. So I got to say that. Otherwise, she's going to punish me. But I like it. I'm in a mood, if you can't tell. So, a good mood, very, very good mood. You can join the app, or if you have a hard time building healthy habits, you can join our coaching. Our coaching is daily communication on our app with Crystal and myself in your own private chat, weekly video conferences with either of us that you want to have with. It doesn't need to be with me; it can be with her. And we help adjust your lifestyle and help you build healthy habits around hydration, sleep, mindful eating, stress relief, those sorts of things. So please do check that out. And Martina, how are you? What's going on? Rachel, how are you? Thanks for the words in the title. When my baby weans, I'll definitely try Nomo, but as of now, my going is slow and lots of stumbles. I'd pick myself right back up, drinking my water right now. That is outstanding, Rachel. But it's habitual. It needs to be habitual. That's what gets you there. Daily, small, habitual changes. Tajay, how are you doing? Hey, Tajay, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. By the way, that reminds me. The young lady that we did a video about, I believe not yesterday, but the day before, that I gave advice to for her weight loss journey. It's on my Twitter right now. She did a video based off of that. I just find it really refreshing that a young person who needs to lose a substantial amount of weight, tried to heed as much of the advice as she could and realized the difference. She said she felt much more satiated and she felt a lot better. So my hat's off to her for being open-minded I just think that that's what we should do. Like, I understand that I am not, the nicest person for people, but I hope all you understand that I think a huge portion of the problem right now is that we are just too nice. We're coddling people into death. It's bad, Betsy, how are you doing? ID Batty Wings, what's going on? Suzanne, how are you doing? Lisa, what's going on? Sam. Added a little ACV and lemon to my morning water. Love the flavor. Good. Lisa, Trigger Jones, T-Fo, what's going on? This is where you can get the app. This is where you can get the coaching. For the coaching, we have a monthly package, a 3-month package, and a 6-month package. So the 6-month package works out to less than $70 a month. I mean, if you're willing to dedicate to it. And we have like 2 slots left open for that, and that's it. No Morbidity can be purchased at the Ambrosia Collective. It can be purchased at Tiger Fitness. It can be purchased at Vitamin Shop. Please do get that. It's a non-stimulant, non-thermogenic-based appetite suppressant. I use it every day along with our up-and-coming supplement Alchemy, and I have no physical hunger. None. I have no physical hunger at all. It's crazy. Natalia, how you doing? Hannah, what's going on? Stephanie, Cookies. Mal, how are you? Good to see you. Cactus Patch, what's up? Teresa Gomez, Fox. Skybomb. Interesting name. Uncle John, what's going on? Chris, how are you? And Vlad Parslet. Jason Trimble, how you doing, Jason? I hope everything's going good. Gina Hartman, love-based, not haste-based. I love it. Bass Bunny Love. I just listened to one of your older podcasts while spending an hour on the treadmill. Kept me going. That's outstanding. I love to hear that. Are we affected by the wildfires? I'm in Southwest Florida, so no. But that's some crazy stuff. I'm sure we're going to be talking about it on my next hour when we have a black, white, and bald conversation weekly recap. Prison of Fat put it in definitely what it feels like. Yep, it really does. Hi. Excuse me, Amara. How are you doing? First time on this channel. Welcome. I hope you're not easily offended. Mallory's Life. How are you doing? Fat chick in a barn. What's going on? Watching you at the gym, leg day. Get it. Michael, how are you? Jet Batman, Tigger Jones, Mr. Pete finally got more hydroglyph, ready to hit the gym after work. My new hydroglyph is arriving today. I'm on my last little bit. Let's see. Interested in the Vasky video. It's an interesting video. It's rendering right now, as a matter of fact. Dealing with sciatic nerve pain. All I can do is walk on the treadmill. Anyone else suffer from this? Yes, I do. I've had sciatic pain many, many, many times. I do a little bit of yoga, certain yogas, just for it. Anna Carr, what's going on? Danielle, Jessica, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? We got Lady Hawk, we got Lori, we got all the normal suspects. So here's what I wanted to go over today. Now, I can't share the music for a lot of these because it will then strike my channel, and I just have this feeling that YouTube's looking for a reason to strike my channel. So we are going to turn the sound off. But unhealthy, this person says right here, unhealthy, depressed, and despising the way she looked. So she took it upon herself "91 pounds down. 91, and this is her. Yes, you can. 91 pounds. Yes, you can. I've lost 100 pounds myself. Yes, you can. I mean, I just wish more people could see that. Yes, you can. Let's see if I can listen to this. When you literally get 85% of your stomach removed to lose weight and better your relationship with food, but and still have people the audacity to make digs, comments anytime you eat something, even if it's healthy. That's kind of sucks. It kind of sucks for you. Let's go. I want to go more towards. Let's do the weight loss transformation ones. So this is gastric sleeve weight loss progress. Boom. Let's do this one. Let's get this guy. Now, here's the thing about society, right? And this is kind of the thing that's kind of like irks me a little bit. This guy right here, like people would view him and be like, well, that's not attractive. This man's saving his own life. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much. Thanks for these videos. Ivana Luna, thank you very much. I appreciate you. The loose skin, that is the sign of a warrior, if you ask me. A warrior. This man took it upon himself to change. Because yes, you can. Like, don't let these people fool you. Don't let these people say that you cannot do it and cannot keep it off. That is 100% a lie. Yes, you can. You can change this. You can absolutely change this. Video of you. Take a video of you, and in 10 months, they said, "Look at this." Boom. That's likely 100 and some, 96 pounds down. Self-love is the key. Self-love is the absolute key. Self-love is the key. You have to love yourself enough to want to be healthy. I've been saying it for years. For years. Self-love is literally losing weight from a morbidly obese state. Good for her. Good for her. Good for her. No shit. I'm not going to. Okay. Look at this.
His freshman year. The nights at 24s are big.
This is me 7 months later. I'm officially 50 pounds down today and so skinny.
Look at
They don't even fit anymore. I'm killing it.
You are killing it, young lady. You are killing it. You are killing it. So awesome. That's just so awesome, man. I love this shit so much.
Taking a chance because I like you a lot. So give it a shot. Give it all that I got.
Good for her.
And it's serious. Bring the beat life like Jordan. Young.
I can't have that music. Look at her. Did you see that shit? Get it. Get it. Look, get it. Even in her hands. Yes, you can. Her shoe size went down 2 sizes. Crystal and I talk about that all the time, how shoes are not really made for morbidly obese people. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
This chicken that cost you.
She went to the gym. She started eating healthier. Look at her. Yes. Yes, you can.
It's hard.
Okay, I can't play the music. My goodness. $1,095 days. My God. Ugh. Get it. Get it. That is amazing. That is amazing. That is outstanding. I was morbidly obese and healthy and looked death right in the face. £260. 260-pound female is very big. It's like there's not the bone structure or the muscle mass. It's very big for almost any male, unless you're extremely tall. By the way, it's too big for literally unless you're a very tall male. That is way too big, way too big, right? My buddy from Jeff McCool from Moccasin Creek, we're trying to get him to 240. He's 6'5", and he was a professional arena football player at one point in time. He's a big ass man. Jeff's shoulders fill a doorway. You know, just the width of them. And we're trying to get him to 240 pounds. Get it? Get it? Keep going. You can do this. Good for her. Lift the weights, build the muscle, build the metabolism. She's already lost a ton of weight before she started doing this, which is good. Look how far the stomach's gone down. Look at this. Yes, indeed. Take the stupid mask off, but yes, indeed. Indeed. Outstanding. Out fucking standing. How to lose 10 pounds in 3 days. Nope, don't do that stuff. Exercise. Good for her. She needs to build some muscle mass to her, be very honest. Before quarantine, just on a mental note, when I was growing up in high school, girls would be told that girls would be cut from the cheerleading team if they got unathletic. It wasn't if they got big, if they were unathletic. This woman is unathletic. So times have very much changed. Out and minus 85 pounds. Good job, young lady. Good job. My God. I don't know what he's doing there. Last summer versus yesterday. The jumping, I just don't know. I wish you wouldn't do that. Don't jump if you're that big. £371. How much, like, for real? How many people know that look? How many people know that look? Because I've felt that. I'm just, for real, I have felt that. That, like, why can't I do this? But you can. But you can. I have felt that look. How many people in the comments section have felt that look. The look of what is wrong with me? Because I felt that. It is a horrible place. But you can. But you can. Trust me. Get it. 371 pounds. I completely agree with the weight loss surgery. If you've tried multiple times and you're ballooned up to 371 pounds, this woman probably needed to save her own life. First 100 pounds. Good for her. Size 16. Good for her. Yes. All the things. All the things. Good for her. Bald acceptance, motherfuckers. Yes. I love this one. Going on our first hike with her husband. That's awesome. So awesome. Whew. That is outstanding. That is outstanding. Good for her. Good for her.
6 pounds and
She's lost a lot of weight. Holly's shrunk your fupa. No, we're not going to do that. I've always been the fat kid. Good for you. Yes. Get it. Get it. Keep going. Outstanding. Outstanding. Outstanding, dude. God, just yes. Down to 83 pounds, 83 kilograms, excuse me. Get at it. You got a kid, Anna Fitness. I hope you're doing this. Go. 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 Keep going. Losing a lot of weight there. So that's 100 pounds probably. We already saw that one. Outstanding. Oh, geez. It's a big-ass beagle. (2018) Look at her going. 2019, go. That's a lot of weight already.
For 6 weeks, we are carrying macros every single day and completing a workout program.
She's lost a lot of weight already.
This video, so I can just kind of track my progress.
And here she is. This is Maddie, my coach, best friend. After we were virtually training together for about 5 months, we finally met and got a really awesome workout in together at the Alpha Elite Gym. So I continued doing the workouts, tracking my macros. But as we all know, with extreme weight loss comes loose skin. And that was really hard to deal with because I'm working so hard to reach this dream body that I'm trying to rebuild, but I can't even see the progress that I've made because of all my loose skin. So I decided it was officially time to get it removed. I had a hip-to-hip tummy tuck just to remove the skin that was hanging on my lower belly. If you want to find out more information on this part of my journey, then go check out my YouTube channel because it is
Watch me turn into a savage in 4 years.
For 48 hours. Now what does it turn into? It turns into how hard we compete.
Get it?
How personal do you take this? How personal do you take your matchup? How personal do you take it if they don't slide to you? How personal do you take it if somebody beats you with ground ball? How personal do you take it if somebody knocks the ball out of your stick after you pick the ground ball up? Fellas, there's a lot to be said about character. What happens when you make a mistake? Do you sit back and you feel sorry for yourself? Or do you ball your fists up and get in a fist fight? Fellas, we made a mistake 10 days ago. And now it's about character. All that matters today is our response. Ball your fists up, take the personally, and get ready to get that damn fist fight right out.
What?
Yes, you can.
Workouts for your belly superset.
3.
This is Casey King. Everybody should go follow him. I've done an interview with him. This is interesting.
Down below. I ain't got so much money on me. I can't count no more.
Now they niggas got their hands up.
Good job, Casey. I hope to talk to you again soon sometime. All right, I'm gonna take some questions and then we can wrap this on up. Because yes, you can. So if you're wondering where to start with just your water and go walking. You know, if you have a hard time building the habits around those, that's what my wife and I do. No Morbidity can help you, but you can do this. You can change. You can. If you have been unhealthy your whole life, you can change. You can do this. Anybody can. Anybody can. I mean, I don't think people get it. You know, just because like I mean, I was eating 10 McDoubles a day. You know, like 10 McDoubles a day sometimes, and that was one meal. It's not like I wouldn't eat other shit. Like, you can do this. All of you can do this. Anybody can. You just need to adult and do it. If you have a hard time building the habits and you need somebody to help hold you accountable, we can do that. If you have a hard time understanding what you need to do in the gym, start with walking and then have somebody teach you how to do it. You can do anything. You don't need to work out. You don't need to go to the gym and work out. You just need to move. But most importantly, you need to control the food because it is the food. And yes, you can do it. Look at this one. Life with Lola. I'm walking daily and trying to lose 250 pounds, 55 pounds down so far. Life with Lala. Sorry, I called it Lola at the very beginning. You can do this. And that's a great job. That's a great way to start. If you need to lose 250 pounds, I would suggest you find a pool if you have access to a pool and get in as much as humanly possible. Sorry, I had a piece of white fuzz on me that was going to drive me crazy until I got it off me. But yes, you can. You can do this. You absolutely can. And for those of you that might have a harder time with it, just so you know, here is the app and the coaching right here. But you can do this. If anybody has any questions, put them down in the chat and let's do this. So I got about 20 minutes to do questions and talk. So I've been sitting here with tears because I was there and now I'm not. I'm better. Age is not a factor. 55 and still working on it. I hear you. That's why I get choked up because I have such reference. Like the guy, like it's like this fucking demon. Like I talk about it all the time. It's one of the things that No Morbidity and Alchemy's done for me. It's kicked that little demon off my shoulder. Like that little demon being like, pull in there and get your food. Pull in there and do this. You can just go grab one more out of the pantry. You can just grab one more. It's no big deal. Like I've been there, you know, like that little demon, you know, like now it's like, I'm like, because here's the thing, and I'm just going to be honest with people. The reality is, the longer time you spend fat, the more likely damage you're doing. You got to mitigate it. I was a big dude for a long fucking time. I was well over 200 pounds. Like I was over 220 pounds for at least a decade and a half. You know, like that's too much. That's too much. So I don't really like. I only have like a glass of wine on a rare occasions. I don't drink no more. I don't smoke weed no more. because not because I have anything against THC, but it's smoking. And I don't need help with my ADHD because I don't take caffeine. I don't do these things. My life is awesome. I want it to be as healthy as possible, right? And I just I've been there. It's so hard. Like that one woman sitting in her car tearing up and crying. I remember multiple times when I would see my reflection in the rearview mirror and see how fat my face was and how big, how there was no temple, how it was just like a ball, and it would just crush me, So, but you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. When I go to Quick Trip to get black coffee, I can't look at them donuts because even 2 years ago, off sugar is so tempting. I'm seriously just massively tempting. If you don't like beef and chicken, you get protein from Greek yogurt, spinach, etc. Well, Greek yogurt, you got to make sure there's no sugar added to the Greek yogurt. I would go whole fat Greek yogurt because they put less sugar in it. But if you don't like beef or chicken, go with fish and fish and pork or something like that. But I always say this to people, people are like, well, I need to lose 100 pounds, but I can't eat this because I'm vegan. Are you vegan more than you want to live? Because I'm going to tell you that chances are, however, the pattern you've been eating in is the thing that's keeping you fat. You need to change. If you are morbidly obese, you need to change how you treat your body. You need to change. And yes, you can do it, but you need to change. It's just ridiculous to think that to think that you're going to be able to continue with the same things you've been doing and somehow not, and somehow not get the same results you've been getting. It's kind of ludicrous to me. It's a little crazy, I had to quit being an ethical vegan because it was killing me. For a lot of people, it does. For a lot of people, it does, because a lot of things are vegan are extremely unhealthy for you. Vegetables, if you can get enough protein in it, and it's very hard to get the amount of protein that you need just from vegetables, especially because even though they'll have X amount of grams of protein in, say, beans, their bioabsorption rate is much lower than meat. So you haven't had meat in 8 years, and that's good. That's good for you. It's good for you. If you're healthy, go with it. I'm not knocking vegans at all. Okay. In the long term, most people don't stay vegan. But if you're vegan and healthy, great. Okay. But if you're unhealthy and you're vegan, maybe it's time to not be a vegan, because it might be the thing that's killing you. If you're morbidly obese, your eating pattern is what got you there. You need to change your eating pattern. I was pescatarian for years. Only fish. Only fish and shellfish. We changed that. That's what got me really healthy. That's why I haven't binged in so long, for real. Let's see. True story. I was vegan for years. I started eating meat again this past December. Went from 173 to 153. Since then, vegan was no longer working for me. Exactly. Vegan diet is just too high carb for me. Sent me into a low pre-diabetic blood sugar ranges. I wasn't eating unhealthy either. I just occasionally having a treat, and I was starving all the time. When you were constantly ingesting carbohydrates, you're going to be. Carbohydrates are not necessary. Don't get me wrong. Vegetables and micronutrients and everything like that, phytonutrients that you get that are associated with a lot of carbs, but you really, really, really can't you can't eat vegan protein without carbohydrates attached to it. My body works much better on meat also. So any questions, guys? Do we have any questions to go on? Because I did want to take a little break in between these two things. I'm going to say one more time. Here is the coaching and the app. Please do take us up on these offers. They are not going to be up for long. We are getting to the point where we're getting a pretty full allotment of people. Oh God, my app is acting up. Here we go. Do I pay much attention to resting heart rate? I actually do, for myself especially. My resting heart rate is very, very good. My resting heart rate is in the mid 40s when I first wake up. It's an interesting health metric, but it's hard to take on most people nowadays because most people are drugged in some way. Most people either over-caffeinate themselves or are on some sort of metabolic medication. A good 60% of people. So, help with menopause. I would be making sure your body has plenty of amino acids and plenty of fatty acids. So, a good whole food diet. I would definitely stay away from as much of the inflammatory foods, ultra processed carbohydrates that you possibly can. Excuse me. I would get your levels checked with your doctor. To see if you're a candidate for HRT. A lot of times it definitely helps for women as well as men. But the help with like the changing, do resistance training work. Build up a good muscle for yourself, and then just the active resistance training also helps with your hormones. But and if it's about like managing your habits and reducing down calories, we do that with our coaching all the time. We have a bunch of clients that join for menopause. Thanks for all you do. Thank you very much. How much more protein do you think the body absorbs on Nomo? I think it absorbs about the same. Nomo doesn't have anything in it that's going to help your body absorb more protein. Hydroglyph does have Velocitol in it. Hydroglyph and Velocitol helps with absorption rates. I don't know the actual data, but it's a patented ingredient. So therefore, a human study has been done, and it's statistically significant. So I'd have to look it up, but I don't know the exact, but not on Nomo. Nomo helps you retain lean body mass while you're on it more than when you're not, because it uncouples the protein 1 NAs from adipose tissue. So therefore, your body goes to the free-floating fatty acids instead of trying to break down protein, Just curious, what about only eating fish do you feel is not working for you? Do you still eat fish at all? Yeah, I eat fish still fairly often. I love fish. But I was feeling massively, and I do mean massively restricted, which is not good for a binge eater. It was triggering binges all the time. But two, my body seems to just operate much better. Like my skin got better, everything like that. I have much more energy. I think it's something in the fat profile, but I haven't done the data on it. I just know for me, it just was not working at all. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. I'm trying to lose 7 pounds and I'm plateauing. Any help is appreciated. I'm breastfeeding, so I can't take the supplement. If you're trying to lose 7 pounds while breastfeeding, being in a caloric deficit might actually affect your breastfeeding. But I would try sitting down at your largest meal, eating 75% of it, drinking 20 ounces of water, and waiting 20 minutes to see if you're still hungry. I would also make sure that you're getting plenty of hydration. That will help you shed some of that weight right away, especially some of the subcutaneous hydration baby fat weight. Okay, so an ounce of fluid per pound of body mass, and try at your largest meal to eat 75% of it, wait 20 minutes, drink 20 ounces of fluid, and then eat the rest. Okay. YouTube is silenced me. I've seen some of yours, buddy, Jack Batman, but I haven't seen. I'm not sure if I'm missing some. Any other questions, guys, before I wrap this up? And then I'm going to take a small break, and then I'm going to set up the black, white, and bald conversation, and we can go from there. One more time, by the way, one more time for this one too. Here's where you can get No Morbidity at theambrosiacollective.com, at vitaminshop.com, and at tigerfitness.com. Go get you some right now. Right now. I drink so much water, I think I'm single-handedly causing the drought in my state. That's funny. I drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water. As a matter of fact, in between these two things, I'm going to make my hydroglyph, and I'm going to make my my hydroglyph and my grape greens, my grape machines and reds. So good. Can't wait for the next conversation. Me either. Going to let it all hang out. Going to get the dogs before the storms come in. I'll be listening to the next one. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, guys. So I hope everybody has a great day. If you don't join us for the next one, if the politics aren't your thing, or just the happenings of the week aren't your thing, please let me know. But or you don't need to let me know. Just don't show up. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say what I'm going to say anyway. Thank you for joining me. I just wanted to leave everybody with this, right? You can, okay? Like some things are hard in life, but you can do it. And it happens through small habitual changes, and then you build on them. That's what we do with our coaching, daily communication, weekly video conferences. But we just do a small change, make it habitual, increase the change, make it habitual, increase the change, make it habitual, increase the change, make it habitual. And before you know it, you have gone the change is dramatic over the course of a period of time, from the beginning to the end point, or beginning to the point after a few changes. The change is dramatic, but it doesn't seem as dramatic because it has been done in a way where it just happens a little bit at a time, becomes habitual. A little bit at a time becomes habitual. You did not get morbidly obese. You did not get fat as fuck overnight. It is not going to be overnight that you're going to lose the weight. And if you do lose the weight that way, you are going to gain it back. So you can do this. Yes, you can. And if you need help, we're here to help you. Have a great day. God damn.